this really pretty tutorial on this eye look just a second ago. I wanted to share this with you guys because it's really great for fall. I use a couple different products, so hopefully you guys have something similar to all these colors in your collection, but it's very easily done. I really didn't get too technical, but I really like it because it's kind of like a goldy greeny brown look, and it's really great for fall. It's really great for during the day and at night. I think you can get away with it. So yeah, if you are interested in this eye look, just keep watching. I'm going to go ahead and use my Urban Decay Primer Potion in Sin as always. It only has a little bit of life left, but I really want to use the rest of it, so we're going to go ahead and use it on here, but you can use any primer that you have. You just want to messily put it on your eye, and then I usually just work it onto the lid up to the brow with my finger, and you really want to make sure that blended in, because especially with the Urban Decay Primer Potions, I used to just quickly put it on and not even really worry about the edges, but you can see the edges of where you put this stuff if you don't blend it in well. Never really explained that to you guys, but yeah, that happens. Alright, so then I'm going to take my Stila Smudge Pot, and this is in the color Bronze. And yeah, 2 primers on top of each other, that's a little overdone, but I'll be outside a lot tonight, so I want to make sure that my eyeshadow doesn't move. And with these 2 products, your eyeshadow is not going anywhere. So you just want to lightly layer this on. Nothing too neat, just on your lid. You can bring it up a little bit. I like to bring it up a little bit up in this corner, but nothing too crazy. Alright, so next we're going to take my MAC Pigment, and this is in the color Old Gold. It's this really gorgeous gold with almost like a greenish, silverish sheen to it. Again, I'm sorry, I'm using my webcam. If I film something like an eye tutorial and then I upload it and only half of it uploads, the whole thing is just a waste. So anyways, it's a really pretty pigment. You can use any similar gold color that you have. You don't have to use this, but this is what I have, and during this season I really like to use it. So basically what I do with these, I need to press them into another palette, but I just take the top off, which has enough on it to use. I take eyeshadow brush. This is the Sigma E60, and I just basically pat, and then wherever I just put that Stila Smudge Pot, I just layer it on top of that, on top of my eyelid. And then as you're working your way up, you do just want to, you know, blend the edges. You can really bring this up as far as you'd like, but I don't bring it up too far. That's that. Okay, so after I've layered the Old Gold pigment on top of the Stila Smudge Pot, I'm going to take a fluffy blending brush. You can use any one that you have. This is just from Sigma. I'm going to take my Naked palette, and I'm going to take the color Buck, which is my favorite for blending, a little bit of Naked, which is really good for blending as well. You're not going to go right on top of the green, just right above it and blend. Just windshield wiper motions, and again, I swirl on the outside, but I don't know if that makes a difference. I'm going to go in a little bit more of Buck and Naked and blend that out. So then you just have something that looks like that. Now, as you can see, this eye is darker than this one, and that's just because I just felt like it needed a little bit more. I don't know why I'm crazy like that. I took my angled Sigma brush. I dipped a little bit into Dark Horse in the Naked palette, and a little bit of Hustle, tapped off the excess. That into my crease, just a little bit, and a little bit on the outer portion of my lid, just to darken it up a little bit. Like I said, it's not needed if you don't want to, but I did. And I'm going to go back and grab Buck and Naked and just tap off the excess and just slowly and lightly blend that out. Nothing crazy. You don't have to blend like crazy. And then you'll have it look like this. Next, I'm going to take my EO5 gel eyeliner brush, which I'm aware that it's a gel eyeliner brush, but I like to use it for underneath my waterline because I don't get fallout, as I always say. I'm going to grab the color Hustle, tap off the excess, and just bring that underneath. your waterline, but not all the way underneath, like 3/4 way underneath. I think that just polishes off the look a little bit, just to have, you know, your whole eye outlined, maybe, I don't know. And then I'm going to take my eyeliner brush again, get a little bit more of my old gold Pigment from MAC, just bring a little bit of that underneath, just a little bit of sparkle. Usually I'm not a fan, but it looks pretty. I would just want to lighten up the inner corner a little bit, so the only one I have next to me that I really like is my Sweet as Candy Wet n Wild palette, and I'm just going to go in with that white color. Now, one thing I'm going to say about this is that it's very white, so I don't want, you know, this crazy whiteness in this inner corner, so I use my pinky, and I just go into the white, and I dab it on my hand, go into the white, dab it on my hand, just to minimize the pigment, and I just, and a little bit underneath, the inner corner, and a little bit underneath, just for a light highlight. I hate, like, crazy white. I don't even hardly ever highlight underneath my eyebrows because I just hate that, like, white, I don't know. I just like the way they already have that nice shimmer from the Urban Decay Primer Potion and Sin, and to me that's enough for underneath my brow. I just feel like if you have a really bright area under your eyebrow, sometimes it can look a little drag queenish. I don't know. It's just me, probably, because I'm weird like that. Then I'm going to take my L'Oreal Carbon Black Liner, which I still haven't gotten a new one of, and I'm just going to line the top of my eye. And you want the line to be thinnest on the inside and go thicker as it goes out, like this one. I'm still into the cat eye, so we'll do that. And then I'm going to curl my lashes. This is just my Umera eyelash curler. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but... And then I still have my Chanel mascara. I'm trying to use this up because it was expensive. And I told you guys already, I'm sure you can find a drugstore dupe for this. But if any of you have found one, let me know because I really do like this mascara. I got a sample of this a while back and it really made me fall in love with this. So when I seen it, I had to get it. There was no resisting it. You're putting mascara on, you just want to pull your head back so you don't get any dings on your shadow. And then tilt your head down to do your bottom lashes. Alright, so that's really it. I think it's great for fall. It has a lot of darker colors, but it also is very brightening, and I don't think it's too dark. I think you can get away with wearing it during the day and at night. Oh, and I almost forgot to tell you what was on my face. I did it all before the video just to save on time. I have my Bobbi Brown Tinted Moisturizer in medium to dark. It might be a little bit dark for me, but that was alright. It's still work with it. And I then used my Complexion Perfection by e.l.f. just to set it, and I hope you guys can see that. And I like this stuff, you just have to have a light hand because you can get a white cast. So that's what I used as far as like foundation and on my face, which I'm normally not into, but it is getting colder out here and you know, you need a little bit of color, so that's what I used. As for bronzer and blush, I actually, my Too Faced, the Bronze and the Beautiful palette. As far as blush, I used this guy right here. And then for bronzer and kind of like a contour, I used this one. So that's that. As far as my lips, I just have my usual duo of the Revlon Just Bitten Lip Stain in Twilight that I love with the MAC Viva Glam 5 lipstick on top. So that's really it for my face. Yeah, that's it. Hope you found it useful. If any of you guys try this look, leave it as a video response below. If you have any questions, just ask me and I will definitely answer you. As always, you can find me on Twitter. That's the easiest way to contact me. And you can subscribe if you'd like. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon.